Okay, welcome back. We've got another parcel here that I've started to unwrap. I wouldn't say it's exactly it's more an unpackaging than an unboxing. But yeah, from one of the Action Man groups, seller I buy a lot off. Sometimes better prices than other times, but yeah, this one somebody commented on before I even got a chance to unwrap it. They said that I paid too much for it. Don't think they realised it was me who bought it, but I piped up and said, "Oi!" Nah, I'm not bothered. And I said so. Like you're entitled to your opinion, but I think these figures are quite sought after. I've paid around similar prices for these figures. As you probably see from the thumbnail or the description, this is depends. I might leave it like a mystery. Certain people will know. Like I said, they've commented on it, and so even in the comments down below, you're welcome to your opinion, as long as it's respectful. You can say I paid too much if that's what you think, and you might be right. Let's have a look. As you can see, it is a Gate-Bomb Man, or as some people, as the advert original Spanish advert calls him, Gate-Bomb Man. And there is a way to tell if these are vintage or not. I can't remember. Certain ones have writing on the back. Certain ones are reissue. I thought you could tell from these rivets. The ones with the plastic ones I thought were later ones, and the ones with the metal showing were earlier ones. To be honest, he feels very tight, so I'm inclined to think he's got the metal rivets in the feet. All the joints are nice and tight. The knee is a bit looser on that one than on this one, but the wrist joints are tight. The shoulders are very, very tight. He's stiff as a board. He ain't moving. So I think if that is an original figure, like a vintage figure, then I think I've got a good deal. They paid £75 for this, which for a figure on its own is a little bit high. I wouldn't have paid just £75 just for the figure, but he also came with some of this stuff in here. Not all of it. Some of it I paid for separately. I'll show you that now. It's all taped up. Let me tape it all. I mean, this is a discussion that's been going on in the Facebook groups. I think it was started by Action Fan, to be honest, in the groups, but Craig's mentioned it, Toy Thor previously. I think we all sort of inspire each other to bring up these subjects, make videos about them, and I think it's good, to expose people that are scalping, or people that are overcharging, like for a basic BPE figure. Some people are charging £75 for a Blue Pants Eagle Eye figure. Certain sellers like Charming Charms on eBay. I've only bought, I think, one or two things off them in the past because even though it was overpriced, I really liked what it was. I haven't got it to hand, but I could show you that. It was a reflocked head that I made into a custom rock and roll guitar player. I really liked it, but I could have been patient. I could have bought the flock myself and done it myself. Actually, let me go and grab it. Okay, so as you can see, he's a one-off. I think he's cool. The hat I just put on him, that was a gift. Glasses I got from the pound shop, but like I said, this head sculpt come from Charming Charms. I think it was about 30 quid, 35 quid, something like that, maybe possibly 40, but I just really liked it. I just love the sideburns on it. It's well made, it's well put together. It could be a Mick Coxey job, it could be somebody else that's done it, but like I say, I just loved it, so I was just like, I need it. We don't need any of these things, but to have these things is cool. His eagle eyes do work, but the little lever is broken off, so you have to use like a toothpick or something, cocktail stick in there. But you can move his eyes. It's got a bit of damage there, but I just think that flock job is amazing. And I think that is like 6mm or 8mm flock, but just for the flock job alone, I think it was worth the money. But yeah, Charming Charms is one of those sellers that charges a lot. If you watch their things, they do send lower offers, and their stuff does seem to sell. So it's kind of like, I've seen other sellers, not just picking on Charming Charms. Such a weird name, but it just sticks in your head. Yeah, I noticed another seller selling some G.I. Joes recently. It was some sort of antique-y seller, had a lot of antique-y stuff, and he had two painted heads, one brown, one blonde, G.I. Joes, and he wanted, I think, £90 each for them. And I watched them, and I think he sent me offers of 70 something each. And even at that price, I was like, no, I think that's a bit too high, maybe 50 or 60. One of them had some hairline cracks. I think the other one was okay, but they were hard hands and they were painted heads. And if you're patient, I picked up a really nice bearded flocked G.I. Joe for 55 quid, like 2 days or 3 days later. So it is best to be patient. It is, it is. I mean, I'm guilty of impulse buying as much as anybody else, and I know a lot of people do. I was chatting to Wills about this. People like to, they'll put up a post saying, I'm looking for this, I'm looking for this, I'm desperate for this, and then you say, oh look, there's one here, and they go, oh no, I'd rather find it myself. It's like, well, why are you putting up posts for stuff that you're desperate for? If you want to find it yourself, find it yourself. But then I see other people posting videos saying they paid this and they paid that. I'm thinking that's a little bit high, but it's that thing, isn't it? I'm not having to go either. It's just I've done it myself. I bought yesterday. I spent more than I should on 3 items. I'm like, I want that. I need it. don't need it, but I want it, and just click, and then I've got the guilt afterwards of thinking, shit, what the hell am I doing? Anyway, this has gone off track, but yeah, I like this. It's staying in the collection. I've had it for years. You can see from the dust, maybe it's been on display. It's a cool figure that I put together with Modern Action Man, Dr. X belt, some leather effect PVC trousers, some big oversized boots that I've used some marker on. This guitar come off one of the Spinal Tap sideshow figures. I bought this off eBay years ago, just the guitar, because it was such a cool design. So the hat has come from Sioux City. It's just a touristy memento somebody brought back for me, and the glasses I said were from Pound Shop. My blue Pansy Glide body. You know, if you add up all the sum, it's worth more than its sum of its parts. Like this guitar is probably worth about 30 quid, 40 quid on its own. The head, I said 40. The body is a repurposed, was loose. I think I put a load of stuff in here to tighten it up, but it brings me joy. It makes me smile. That haircut just reminds me of, I don't know, a rocker. I was going to make him into a space alien, like the boy from space or the man from space. It's got that sort of vibe to it, but then this sort of just happened, so I thought, yeah, I'll go with that. So, waffling. I hope you enjoyed the waffle. The reason for this video is still here, the Gaper Man, or the Gaper Man. I'll have to do some more research to find out if it is vintage, but say, yeah, it didn't only come with that. This was separate. This is for a deep sea diver. I picked this up for 7 quid, same seller. But these bits, and that other boy thing, that goes with the deep sea diver. I was after one of those. This is missing the flag, but yeah, it was cheap. And I've got multiple deep sea divers to put together, so that'll get used. Maybe moved on. But yeah, it come with this boiler suit, which again is Gaper Man. It looks like it's in nice condition. I think it's quite rare. Comes with the original belt, and it comes with the original. Thought there was more to it, but yeah, it just comes with the original ammo pouches, which fits on the belt like so. Make sure. I thought it was a different type of webbing. Maybe my memory's not what it should be. I thought it was like the over-shoulder webbing, but yeah, I think this is still a nice lot. I think these, I don't know what they're worth, but to me, I thought the package was worth £75 posted, so I got it. So now all I've got to get for him is a helmet and some boots and a weapon, and yeah, I don't know. He's a big lad. Let's get him in the outfit and see how it looks, because like, I'm not sure now if I want to keep it. I think it is cool. I do like the Gaper Man figures. I'm more inclined to, I do like the adventurer type look more, the ones I've got. I am tempted to I was going to say do another adventurer Gaper Man. I have got different coloured sweaters, turtlenecks, whatever you want to call it. And that might be a possibility, but I'm going to try this look first. I'm sure I've got some helmets and stuff that will go well with this. Helmets and boots, some weapons, and I think it will display really nice. So I don't regret the purchase at all. I say I welcome anybody's opinion, whether they think I paid too much, that's fine. Whether they think it was a good deal, everybody's opinion is welcome. I say this is in really nice condition. If it is modern sort of reproduction, which it might well be because it is in such nice condition, I still think it's worth the money. Like if I was to resell it, I could possibly make my money back and maybe some on top for somebody that's a collector of Guyperman. I say that wasn't the intention. I was just like, I kind of do have that in the back of my mind. Like, is it worth? The belt's broke. The buckle is broken. Oh well. That's not great. But I can see glue that back on. So maybe it wasn't worth the money. Who knows? Maybe it wasn't destined to be dressed up in this outfit. What do you think? What do you think I should do with it? Only time will tell. So that is annoying. It's just I've overdone that, or it was like that. Just needs a little touch of glue on there. Yeah, surely shouldn't there be? Or maybe it just tucks back under the ammo pouch to support it. So it sort of goes on there, then under there to give it a bit more support. This kind of reminds me of Modern Action Man stuff. It's a bit, a bit big and chunky. Not bad though, not bad. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Anyway, I will see you soon. I'm gonna go and lick my wounds. No, I'm gonna go probably just go. Just go. I don't know. I'm trying to thread that. Yeah, I think that will look alright. I think so. Just trying to do this temporarily to see if it will fit through there and then like that. I think that will look alright. Anyway, I'm going to go. Leave some comments down below if you think I paid too much for this or about right. Is it an earlier figure or a repro figure? I'm leaning more on the repro side or the later issue. What do you think about the prices in general of Action Man stuff, of Guyperman stuff? how much do you think is reasonable to pay for a custom flocked head? I know Mick Coxey does it at a very reasonable price. I know a lot of people, including myself, do their own. I've got a homemade flocker, and yeah, I've seen some bits and bobs pop up recently that I was tempted to buy. Some nice repainted heads and custom flocks, going for around £30 for both, for repainted heads and for really nice flocked heads with some longer flock. I was tempted, but it's kind of like, oh, I can do that myself. But the things I buy, or the things I pay for, are things that I can't do myself, or things that I just want to see in hand. So that's my philosophy. And will I keep everything? Maybe not. Sometimes it doesn't matter how much you spend on stuff. Stuff that is thrown together, cobbled together very cheaply, seems to be more, I don't know, what's the word? Yeah, I think what it is if you sort of put a monetary value on things, then you're always thinking about the monetary value. But if it's very cheap, or you've made stuff yourself or customized stuff yourself, then it has more personal touch to it, more of a charming charm. So I don't know, yeah, it is a weird one, and yeah, I'd be interested to hear your thoughts down below. Thanks for watching as usual, and be back soon. Bye bye.